Hey guys, Zephyrnix here. So we've heard about all the greatest and fantastic things that Kinect can actually do for gaming. We've heard a lot about that. If you haven't heard, then obviously you probably either a naysayer or don't really give a damn. But it looks like Kinect might be part of the future. That is gaming. I mean, we've seen Kinect do a lot of different things now, both officially and unofficially. I mean, officially we've seen track body motion. We've seen the stats where they've been talking about how Avatar Kinect is now going to scan your facial recognition, so every time you speak, every time you raise your eyebrows and things of that nature, every time you look around, it's going to be able to scan and go directly into the Xbox 360 to allow the total immersion. You know, you put your hands up and down, you wave, you give the finger. Well, okay, give the finger probably is not going to be registered, but it can do that. We've heard that the 360 can actually go ahead and read sign language. It's fantastic. It could read each individual finger. You know, amazing. But it seems that all the PlayStation 3 fans and all the naysayers always have this one thing to say about Kinect. Can you play first-person shooter games? Now, I have no idea why you guys always want to say that. I really don't. After all, think about it. Do you use the Harmonix guitar for Rock Band, or maybe the Activision guitar for Guitar Hero to play first-person shooters? No. Do you use them to play platform games? No. You don't do that. Do you use the piano to do it? No. You know, you don't do anything to do that, yet you consistently ask that. However, I found someone who has an answer for you. So what I'm about to show you right now is a guy named Max Brockwell, I think his name is. Give me 1 second. Let me look up his name really fast. I want to make sure I get his name correctly because I am very impressed by what he has done. Bill Maxwell, that's his name. Bill Maxwell, okay? AKA Max Kinect. Now what he has put together is, he has put together an application totally 100% himself coded. I believe he's playing what looks to be Quake on the PC. Now he's basically showing you how to not only use first-person shooters on Kinect, but how to do it with one hand. So with that being said, let's check out the video. Okay, so here's his name first of all. Now I wanted to leave his name up there because I really wanted Bill Maxwell to get credit for this. Definitely want him to get credit for this because I'm really impressed about what he's done. So as he puts captions on the board, I'm going to go ahead and try to do it. Now he states that it's better than a mouse, which by the way isn't really, that's something really big to actually say. You know, I've actually saw no one ever really say that without being laughed at. You know. So if you notice too, basically what he's doing is that he's got his hand. If you look on the right hand side, that's Kinect. You know, Kinect's view. You know, view of the situation. On the left hand side, you have the visual. I'm not sure if that's Kinect too. It looks like it might be Kinect, or maybe just another webcam side by side. I'm not really sure. But if you notice something, he's standing up and he's sitting down. Also, if you notice that the game is actually running at a really decent speed, which he's saying right there, very high speed. But yeah, he's standing up originally. Now he's sitting down. And look how he's aiming. He's aiming by simply raising his hand in the air, right and left. Now, this one's actually cool. It's how he's shooting. What happened is he opens his hand and then squeezes it to shoot. You know? Also, you know, it's a secondary fire too that you can do it. He's also punching. You know, so you can do it two ways basically. Open your hand and squeeze, you know, to indicate a firing, or just simply punch at the screen to fire, which is actually pretty good. Auto calibration while playing. Now, punching at the screen, I want to say this really fast. That's kind of like you know, how a regular gunshot is really done, really. You know, if you think about it. You know, when you're trying to shoot a gun, it does have to recoil. So if you look at it, it does kind of look like you're punching at the screen somewhat. Another thing, it auto calibrates while you're playing. That means that it gives you the optimum, you know, efficiency while you're in the middle of playing. You know, so it's like constantly calibrating. That's incredible. You know, as I said before, working, standing, or sitting. And notice that, I mean, he's running into a bit some walls right there. That is definitely the key. Definitely the case. But I'll be honest with you, I ran into a couple of walls too using the mouse and keyboard and the controller. So I'm not seeing him really having any real bothersome or cumbersome situations regarding the controls. Notice right there he just jumped by just simply kind of punching up in the air. Low processor bandwidth tracking, you know, that basically means that Kinect is using barely anything, any power, you know, to track it. Basically, to track the game is barely using any power. So it's not going to take away from the Xbox. Just want to mention that right now. Or it's not going to take away from you know, any other game that you're playing right now, you know, in terms of like how good the game is. That being said, too, if you notice, it's only tracking pretty much motion right now, so it's not 100% using the power of Kinect. So we also got to take in that particular thing, just trying to be 100% fair. You guys get what I'm saying? So notice how his aiming, too. He's aiming, and his aims are pretty on point. You know? Definitely the case. It's very on point right here. Now he's kind of running through an open field here. I mean, and this is just, guys, this is just one particular aspect of it. This is just first person. This is just this is just proving all the naysayers wrong about blah blah. Kinect can't do what do they call it? Kinect cannot do first-person shooters. This is basically just here just to prove them wrong, basically. And not only is it proving them wrong, but it's proving them damn wrong. This is better than the move, to be perfectly honest with you. One-handed controls, you can't do that with the move. They're doing first-person shooters with one hand, guys. One hand. And not to mention, with one Kinect, multiple players can be tracked. Now, I was saying this before. It's all about the code in terms of like how many players are really can really be tracked by Kinect. Right now for Xbox 360, it is 2 players, but it can be easily upgraded to 4 with no problem at all. Just a little bit of code will work. As he said, it works with anything as long as if you control it with the keyboard, the mouse, the controller, it will work. So any game will work with Kinect. Let me just replace that. Let me just re-say that. Any game will work with Kinect. Not to mention, it can also use for tracking arms, legs, bodies, and head. So basically, you can do a freaking headbutt, and the game will actually work on it. That's amazing, guys. That's just freaking amazing. So my final thoughts on the situation, I'm getting a Kinect. I really am. In fact, I might even get more than one. Why? Because I can put one on my Xbox, I can put one on my PC. And I'm actually very interested in it. I really am. From this video alone, and the massive amounts of video that I've been seeing left and right, and I will be providing you guys a lot more information, a lot more videos like this, giving my commentary on them, being impressed constantly by the power of Kinect, where all the naysayers, aka Pyro 2000X, were saying you can't do it with a first-person shooter, you can't play a first-person shooter with it. Well, guess what? You can. And better than, in fact, yeah, I'm going to make a reply to this. I'm going to reply this video to a Pyro 2000X video, by the way. He probably won't accept it. That's fine, but at least he'll know it's there. So basically, it wind up being better than the move because you got this one guy with one hand sitting there playing a first-person shooter, you know? And to make it worse, he actually went like this. If you notice in the video, he went like this. To shoot, he was like this, and to go ahead and what is it? Oh, and the other shoot was like this. Notice that he was doing that. So imagine being able to play something like Call of Duty with that. That would actually be good. Imagine you shooting there. You know, you need to throw a grenade. You can just simply throw a grenade. You know, I mean, it's endless, and I'm loving it. I'm loving all these videos. So I'm going to be showing you guys a lot of videos as I come across them. And believe me, I'm coming across a lot of them. A lot of different hacks. Well, they're not really hacks because really the way Kinect works is there is no internal coding or machinery inside of Kinect. It actually goes, it follows the USB port in order to find whatever it's connected to in order to go ahead and find the code. So they're not really hacking it per se. That's a wrong choice of words for it. They're actually going ahead and just providing code for it. So I'm going to be doing a lot of commentary on this, on these unofficial codes and official codes too regarding it. And I also did it on Avatar Kinect. So I plan to do it with other things too. I really can't wait. I really can't wait. Like, and the reason why I'm doing it too is because of the True Setting You Free thing. How True Setting You Free was like, well, you know, you can't do this, you can't do Kinect. You know, Kinect is not good with gaming it. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to show you all kinds of applications and give you my impressions on what this particular application could mean as it evolves. You guys have a good night. Zeph out.